I just got into the world of niche fragrances this week, and I went to 4 stores today to try all the different fragrances, and I'm gonna tell you what I thought. So first we went to the Labo store, and I knew of Labo from influencers recommending Santal 33. I also was familiar with Labdanum 18 and another 13. So those were the ones I for sure wanted to try. But we went in right when the store opened, so it wasn't busy. We were able to get like a personal perfume experience from the person that worked there, and it was really nice because it was my first time officially smelling niche perfumes, and I really had no idea what to expect. I didn't even know what niche perfumes were until like a week ago. Like, I am almost 30 and I just did not know that this whole world of perfumes existed. I had heard of like Byredo and Diptyque, but I didn't know what that meant because in my mind I was like, if it's not at Sephora, it doesn't exist. So I left with Lys 41. I think this is my 3rd favorite. And then I thought I didn't like rose perfumes, and when I told him that, he was like, well, there's different types of roses. Like, we're in a day and age now in perfumes like where not all of them are so particular. Like, you might like rose from one brand or one fragrance but not another, so you really have to keep it on in mind. And I was like, cool, like I'm open to sniffing everything, so let's try. And I really liked Rose 31. Just because it was named Rose, like Rose was in the name, I would have normally written it off because I thought I didn't like rose scents. But my favorite was Another 13. I would say that Another 13, from what I understand, is more of like an enhancer or like a subtle day-to-day fragrance, but it's not something that's packing a punch. Like, it's very subtle. It's very, like, I think most people would like the way that this smells. So if you are just starting with niche fragrances, I would highly recommend Another 13 because I don't think it's going to be really offensive to anyone. It's just like a very beautiful, like your skin but better scent. Then we went to a store called Santa Eulalia, which is like a high-end retailer, and it has a lot of niche fragrances there. And I ended up leaving with only 1 sample. I wish I could have left with more, but they were out of a lot of the stuff I wanted. But I left with Essential Parfum Bois Imperial, and it smells really nice, like kind of a foresty scent, but it's not really strong. Like, I don't know, I really liked this one. I also smelled pretty much all the popular Byredo scents, Parfums de Marly, Baccarat 540. Actually, I think Baccarat Rouge 540 was my favorite scent of all of them that I smelled today, but there's a lot of dupes. I'm not spending that much on a perfume, so I kind of automatically wrote that one off, but I had to smell it, obviously, to see if I liked it. I also smelled a few from Initio, from Xerjoff, and then the Casa Murati line, so there was a few others. But anyways, I'll tell you my favorites. So from Byredo, I knew that I wanted to try Bal d'Afrique, Mojave Ghost, Gypsy Water, Blanche, Casablanca Lily, Desert Dawn. So I smelled all of those. I didn't like Mojave Ghost or Gypsy Water. I was really thinking I would, but they're very particular scents and they just weren't resonating with me. But I did like Blanche, but the Absolu, not the Eau de Toilette, but I think I liked the Absolu, like Blanche Intense. So that was the only Byredo one that I really liked. I also really liked Bal d'Afrique, but after it settled on the paper for a few minutes, I came back to smell it and I was like, I don't know if I'm loving it like that much. Like, out of the Byredo line, the Blanche Absolu and Bal d'Afrique were by far my favorites. But then from the other lines, I just liked a few a little bit more. Like, I ended up spraying Valaya from Parfums de Marly, and I was trying to decide between Valaya and Delina. I thought I liked Delina the most the other day, but then I sprayed Valaya today and I was like, oh my God. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but it smells really good. But I think what I'm learning today through smelling all these perfumes is that I don't like it when it's like too floral, and I don't know how to describe what too floral means to me. Like, I just know when I smell it if it's just like a little bit too floral, and then I'm like, okay, I don't like it. So apparently, according to Labo and the other people, I like powdery, a little bit floral, a little bit oud, and a little bit woody, and a little bit musky. But isn't that like every perfume ever? You know what I mean? Like, it just really matters the mixture of it all. Anyways, I liked Valaya, but not enough to like, I don't think it's my favorite. I thought it was, but as I kept sniffing perfumes today, it wasn't my favorite. I liked Initio Musk Therapy. I think that actually might be my favorite that I tried from Santa Eulalia. I also liked Xerjoff Pura Gold. It smells like juicy fruit bubblegum. So it's like a really good smell, but I don't know if I want to commit to buying a whole bottle of it. And then I also tried the Casa Murati Dama Bianca, and I heard that this was really recommended, especially as like a wedding day perfume. Like, you really can't go wrong. And I did really like it, but like so far, none of the perfumes were really like, I wasn't smelling it and being like, oh my God, I need more. Like, they were all nice, but I feel like I really need samples of them all to like let it grow on me before I can even decide if I actually like the smell. So I think from Santa Eulalia, my favorite was Essential Parfum Bois Imperial and then Initio Musk Therapy. I feel that the Byredo scents were still, like they were a little bit too subtle, I guess, or just not the scents that I was looking for, because I thought I would really probably leave the store with a Byredo one, but I didn't. So then we went over to the Diptyque store, and I like genuinely didn't know what Diptyque was. I thought like maybe it was a candle, but I didn't realize that they had a whole line of perfumes. So I did a lot of research earlier this week, and I had a few written down that I guessed that I would like, but she had me smelling like almost the whole line, and they have some very unique smells. Like there was one that was like straight up patchouli, and I was like, no thanks, I'm good. And then there were a couple that like the idea behind it was to be like fresh cut stems or like fresh cut flowers, and I didn't like how intense those were. Like it's very realistic, like it literally smells like if you cut a bunch of flower stems and then like shove them up your nose. Like it's very realistic, but I was like, is this a smell I want on me every day? Not really. And so then again, I didn't know if I would like the rose, but I smelled the Eau Rose and I was like, wait, this is really good. I need to rethink this like feeling that I have about rose fragrances. Like maybe I actually really do like them. And then I wanted to smell L'Eau Papier and then Eau Duelle, and I really liked those. Like Eau Duelle, I smelled it and I was like, what is this smell? It's so good. So I'm still deciding which one I want to pay full price for, but Eau Duelle is really up there. And then she had us smell the other line. I forgot what they're called, but they're like a bit more intense or like slightly more expensive. And so yeah, I came away with Eau Duelle, L'Eau Papier, and then I really liked Bois Imperial. I also really liked the rose one from this line, but Bois Imperial had my heart. It's woody, and I was worried it would be way too woody, but it's such a good woody fragrance that is not too woody, and it's like very unisex. Like I could easily see this being worn by a man or a woman, like but it's still woody and it's still like just a little sweet. I'm obsessed. Really good. But I think Eau Duelle is my favorite from Diptyque. Our last store of the day was a store called All Yours, and they had some other brands that the other stores didn't have. So we tried Carner La Playa, and it literally, I don't know if you guys like sea salt sunscreen sprays or smells, but I really do. So Carner La Playa, I can equate it to like the Gold Sol de Janeiro spray, but like a bit more formal, a bit more grown up. And I love a sunscreen tropical smell. I don't know, some people might not like it, but Carner La Playa like would be the perfect summer beach scent. Like if you're going to a beach club or something, like perfect. And then I really wish I would have gotten samples from All Yours, but they didn't offer them. They're like, oh, you have to go online. I'm like, okay, well, I want to smell these all now. I need to try them now. So I'm gonna have to order more and like actually properly try them on my skin and see which one I end up really liking. So I will update you guys. But from All Yours, I really liked BDK Rouge Smoking, just like the regular Rouge Smoking. Again, didn't think I would like it. My friend Marley sprayed it and I was like, that smells amazing. Really like that one. Second from BDK, I liked Empatia, and then I liked Tuberose Imperial. But I have to say Rouge Smoking was like by far my favorite from BDK. I also really liked Fugazzi Angel Dust. So good. Also DURGA, I don't know what. I know it's an enhancer, but it is delicious. Like I think similar to another 13. It's very like, I mean, I don't know what, that's the name of it. It's so good. And then Giardini di Toscana Bianco Latte, Francesca Bianchi Under My Skin, and then Nishane 100 Silent Ways. And I don't know how to pick a favorite. If you guys have any other recommendations in that family of fragrances, I don't even know if you could call it a family, it's just what I liked, let me know. But yeah, I'll have to update you once I properly try them out.